Here's just a little bit of behind the scenes of what I'm doing. And this is what's going to become the Ideal Client HD Report 2.0, where the next evolution of it. And so, I'll make myself just a tad bigger here where I can move myself around. Where it all starts is right here in the core. So these are raw notes that I've been working with. They're not finalized, but I want to give you a taste of where I'm going. And it's all about how in the core right here is the core of your offer. So let's see, here we go. The core, your points, your keynotes, your messages. And then in human design, we have all of these centers off to the side around here. So your head, the ajna, the heart, the sacral, solar plexus, root, your spleen, your identity, your throat, and how these all can go out in this direction, right? So you have what your core is. What do you wrap it in? And so it could be that you wrap your core points in what the heart leads, values, for example. Or maybe it's all about the spleen, which is, your well-being and your nervous system regulation, or your throat. And that would be about all of the communication that we take from inside our mind, inside our body, our messaging, and move it out of us. So through words, through visuals, through actions, those kinds of things. So you can have this core point, whatever that happens to be. Let's say it's journaling. Now, let's say it's journaling to be able to see yourself, and you have a specific style of journaling and whatever it is. Well, you can do journaling so that you can shift your identity. So imagine that maybe it's journaling, and this is for the person who, let's establish it. This is a journaling thing that helps someone who stepped into a new role, like working for a company and now working, like running their own agency, or somebody who wasn't a mom and now is a mom. So whatever it is, it doesn't matter which one it's going for, but they're changing their identity. So the logical thing might be like, oh, well, let's talk about identity. However, that may not be your red frequency. When you can still have that thing, that journaling process that helps you to understand your identity and who you're stepping into so you can do it fully, but you can do it from different frequencies that wrap around the outside. So I'm talking about the very first thing. So when they come into your core of the program, maybe they are working on changing their viewpoint and stepping into their identity. Totally fine. They're going to do it through journaling. But let's say that that's not your strength. It could be going into the heart, which is going to be tapping into your values. And it's establishing like what the values are that you're adjusting to because of this. And that's how you can write about it. So you're stepping into this new role, you're becoming a mom, and you've noticed your values have changed. And it could be something very straightforward like that. Or it could be something, you're stepping into the role of being a mom, and you notice that security is something that really keeps coming up for you, where in the past, maybe, that wasn't important for you, but now it is because you have kids and you're thinking about that security. How quiet time has become something that you really hold dear because you have a newborn and they cry a lot and they're up a lot and you don't have a lot of quiet time, You're struggling to find it in the shower, you're struggling to find it in this new role that you're having, right? So you can talk about it in terms of what are those things that are you're valuing. You could also talk about it in the spleen in terms of nervous system. So it's, through this journaling process and as you're becoming this new identity, that you're dealing with, that we can ground and we can regulate and create a safeness. So this is what I'm sharing here. I just wanted to give you an insight into some of the things that I've been working on. And once you get past what these centers are, then there's a whole host of other things that are coming from, like who are those potential clients? You can see some notes around here. This is the next phase of what I'm diving deeper in. And there's more layers that are coming besides just this, so that you can clearly see what ends up happening. But if you're interested in the red frequency, I got Awaken Your Content right here. It's free if you want it. Or if you're interested, you can get the HD report.